That was a small part of Adiós Nonino, a famous tango written by Astor Piazzolla when his father died and he was away in Puerto Rico and he couldn't be there for him. Music helped him transcend distance. When our loved ones are sick, distance makes everything worse. My patients, they travel long journeys to undergo difficult surgeries at our center. And today, that's a great option for them. In fact, in countries like Netherlands, they've taken that to the next level and they've centralized complex surgeries so that expertise grows, outcomes improve, and every movement in the operating room becomes part of a refined choreography. But thinking how we can bring surgery to them instead of having them come to us, we came up with the idea of virtual centralization. As a surgeon, today, I can operate with the help of a robot through a console. My moves can be observed, shared, or even guided by another expert across the world in real time. With AI, we can create 3D maps, like a human Google, like a Google Maps of a human body that will warn us before we take the wrong turn or make a dangerous move. A system where distance no longer defines the quality of care. With this system, a small surgeon from a small town can potentially partner with an expert hundreds or thousands of miles away, and together perform a complex surgery as one team. But let's pause for a moment. Let me show you one of the robotic arms. The tip is really delicate, very precise. It can rotate in many directions, it's soft, it's tireless, but it cannot feel. I can't sense the pressure at the end of the instrument. I need to rely only on my vision. And feelings, both haptic and emotional, are essential for healing. Just imagine what would happen if I would ask the robot to play Adiós Nonino. Bear with me in this one because it's the biggest challenge we've given the robot so far. Those were the right notes, but you were not impressed, were you? Neither was I. Because music, like medicine, needs empathy. And that's a pathway we are going. Precision driven by technology and meaning powered by humanity. And it will raise difficult questions. Who is responsible for a surgery that is performed from another place? Which country's laws apply? The one where the patient lies or the one where the expert connects from? Moreover, will patients trust a surgeon they've never met in person with whom they could even shake hands? Because every time we put our hands on the patient's arm, every time we smile at them before anesthesia or when we look into their eyes with reassurance, those moments, they alter physiology. They help them relax. And in a way, they heal. Robots are already assisting us with the hardest parts of surgery. But for now, and for a long while, they won't be able to replace that connection that heals. So yes, let's use technology to bridge distance. But let's also make sure that we build international empathic teams, surgeons or any other profession that's been expanded remotely by AI or robotics, to share across borders, but not just data, also trust, compassion, and humanity. Because every node is important, but it's the chord, the collaboration that makes us a community. And the rhythm and flow, that's what makes us human.